Hello fans, I'm the PC Expert Amateur, and we're going to take a look at the NZXT 120mm LED airflow fan. This one's got orange LED. Is kind of why I chose it. Because, I like to have different colors on the show just to spice things up a little bit. Nothing to do at all with all the batik behind me. Let's see. So, take a look. This is an old fan. I don't think they actually make this fan anymore. It does come with a cable so that you can daisy chain it because it's a 3-pin connector by default, but you can use the included splitter that goes from the 3-pin to a male and a female 2-pin Molex D connector. So that you can daisy chain, you can also plug it into the power supply. And it's a sleeved cable, like I said, 3-pin connector. And this is what it looks like. So those clear blades are going to catch that light off the LEDs. So let's look at the LED effect first, and then we'll listen to the sound. So it's pretty decent on that side. It's even got a kind of a double effect, which I think is interesting. And then on the other side, it's a much simpler appearance. So I kind of prefer it from this side, because it's much more, I don't know, almost like a pseudo fire. All right, so let's check out the sound. I'm going to get this down to the lowest speed I can get it to, which should be pretty low. Whew. Oh, there we go. All right, I got to the bass. Very, very quiet. Not too bad. It's actually very quiet, like less than 20 decibels probably. And, but what can we use it for? Obviously, we can use it on a case. It has enough static pressure to do intake and exhaust. You might be able to use it on some air coolers, but they would need to be smaller air coolers. I wouldn't use it on a big air cooler because it's going to kind of struggle to push it all the way through the fins, especially if the fins are close set. Let's look at the specifications.
So the NZXT FZ LED Airflow Fan Series Orange LED RF-FZ120-01, as opposed to the previous one, which was 02. Yeah, I had to look at it a couple of times just to make sure that I was right, that this was an O and that was a 0. Okay, so it is a $15 fan, which, these fans don't deserve a $15 price. So if you see them, if you pay like $5 a fan, I think that's reasonable. But $15 a fan for these, NZXT always overprices their fans. I just don't recommend them. And now with the proprietary LED connectors, I'm even less inclined to recommend their fans. It is certified CE Underwriter Laboratories E225507, made in China, 120 by 25 millimeters, 40,000 hours of life, 4 orange LEDs, 140. Oops, that's the wrong one. Hold on a second there. Sorry about that. I don't know how that happened. When I went back to look at my inventory sheet, I was on the right one, but somehow it got transposed. I'm not really sure what happened. Which is weird because something similar happened with my video being a 140 video. Anyways, 120 by 25, 40,000 hours of life, 4 orange LEDs, 140 grams, 13 blades, 105 millimeters between the mounting holes, 1200 RPMs plus or minus 200, 59.1 CFMs of airflow, 0.71 millimeters of water of static pressure, 26.8 decibels, 52 centimeter fan cable, no daisy chaining, but it is sleeved and has a 3-pin DC connector. I don't know what kind of bearing it has. I assume it's something cheap like a sleeve or rifle, so they can maximize the insane amount of profits they would have gotten them selling this for $15 back in the day. 12 volts, 3.6 watts, 0.3 amps. That's pretty power consumptive for these two fans. Again, it's not worth it. It has indications for rotation and flow. Turns in a clockwise direction. Comes with 4 fan bolts as well as a 2-way splitter that goes from the 3-pin 2-wire to MOXD male and female connector, and it's 31 centimeters long.
Thank you to Grindler, aka Lawrence Abrams, who is the owner of Bleeping Computer, for consenting to allow me to put my results in text form on Bleeping Computer's forums, as well as linking to my videos. Please visit Bleeping Computer, support them, make use of them. They're a valuable resource that's been around for 20 years, and they deserve support. They have lots of resources. You can learn about cybersecurity from them. You can get help with malware on your computer. You can get help with all kinds of stuff. They have a range of volunteers who help people who come there for advice, and they're very knowledgeable people for the most part, and some of them are very, very, very helpful. Old Sod has been very helpful to me over the years that I have asked for input on things, and so thank you to Bleeping Computer. Thank you to the volunteers on Bleeping Computer. Also, thank you to my peers on other tech forums who are so kind as to provide me with input, suggestions, feedback, and so on. I really appreciate it, but my greatest thanks goes out to Bleeping Computer because you are my text home, I guess you could say. All right, thanks also to all my viewers and subscribers. Appreciate you guys. Please like, subscribe, and share. Have a great day.